Well, Bob here with Locksmith Tips. Let me get this door closed here. I'm going to turn this light off here in a second. I just kind of want to go over some of this new layout adventure that I'm dealing with. So, as you already remember from my last video, I believe I showed all this. I'm still kind of getting organized. Still got that packet down there. That's a key machine, and my SFIC's down below. I've shot back some of the stuff, you know, that I may need, different jobs, gear cases for mortise locks, all my hardware. I'm going to put this type of stuff in my garage. There's no point in, I'm not going to sell Elamake. Now, if a customer asks me for something, you know, that maybe it's a non-electrical application, same with that one right back there, I will sell those, but I'm not going to push them because they're usually a keyway that I don't really carry. Like that's a Yale Y1, I believe, and that might be Schlegg. So I have a use for those, but I'm not going to let them take up room on here. It's going to be more of a bid job that I'm going to use something like those for. But I do like the upgrades to this compared to the old Helmig. If you go through my videos, they're better. They're not, you can't pop that front plate off or anything. And it is rekeyable now, so they do have a rekeyable version, and you can change cylinder with a little bit of work. But yeah, I did kind of clean this up. I've got some bungee strap here to kind of hold those. These always have a place. I don't know why. I always find a use for these things, and I don't really need them. You know, I still am trying to figure out where I'm going to put stuff. I do need a place to keep rags, and I do have a shop towel roll up there, and I have like an extra right back there. But I do, you know, I did move my magnet bar here. There's a magnet bar right there if you can see it. Anyways, I always sometimes you need a nice hard surface, you know, so I have plate, you know, in case you don't want to mess up if you need something a little bit more sturdy than a rubber mat, or you don't want to mar up your wood. But I also have some of these, you know, if I need to stamp keys, I'll put them on here and stamp them, you know, one side or the other. This is a block of stainless. This is even better. But I did kind of organize some of this. I do use this. This is that vintage key thing here. I'll put some mortises in here. I kind of like to have my different kits for different applications. That pin kit stays here no matter what. I never leave it. It doesn't go anywhere. Cylinder reader, I need to go back over some of these drill jigs. I have a cylinder reader. I have another version, which is made by Ken Peterson, you know, Think Peterson, I think. I'm still figuring out what to do with this, and I do use this to kind of clean off my key machines. Of course, that's my impressioning tool, and I got junk. But this is, that's like one of the last bastions of areas I need to clean. Got a ladder stuffed in there. That's not going anywhere. I have some welding supplies, you know, grinding wheels and stuff in there. I did put that other case. All that stuff I was sitting over here, I put it underneath there. My pack-a-punch. That's actually just my HPC punch. It's just like this, only it's a punch machine. And I got my chair. I don't really need it, but I'm going to keep it here just for now. But it's strapped, you know, just to the leg of that. I put a little bin right there to hold wood blocks and stuff, you know. You do kind of have to have a, you know, place for, you know, a little piece of wood. I have I don't know where I found this Brinks. It's a panic device. It's a rim mortise, you know, type of setup where you can use this. I guess a rim cylinder with the panic bar on the inside. Rims, cylinders for the trim. But I did find this, and this is handy. So you know, I have my key blanks, you know, which are all in there. And I keep my handing stuff, extra stuff. You always need your metrics, you know, your tap drill sizes. Those are good to have. And this is a national lock average 2022. I need an updated one, but I just thought I'd have this in here just kind of compare prices. And I have one of these. I also kept one over there on my key box, and then my framing for this. But it's kind of at an angle. I don't know if you can tell. It sticks out further here. That's by design. You can see the where they wedged it, so it kind of stays open, you know, when you have it. And I'm on a hill too, so the vehicle's kind of leaning. But anyways, that's kind of what I wanted, though. I needed something that's cut kind of up out of the way. Got the baskets here. These are all work pretty good. And I have some miscellaneous, you know, books, my framing, my HPC, my code cards for my HPC are all in here. So that's going to work out pretty good for me for what I'm doing here. All these, in this case here, those are still, I keep A2 pin kits. Other pin kits is my 3000s Universal. I have a 5000s down there. My tap and die for mortise cylinders. Loctite, that's for your Kwikset Smart Key, you know how to decode. And I have a few other things. I got Master American Lock stuff there, and O-rings, E-clips, machine screws, and many other little things. That's a drill jig for cabinets. I think this cabinet here that I'm opening is kind of got a little lean to. I got some door closers there. The good old XPs, you know, cans. Big tub of old, that's your Foley bell saw key blank package. It comes in, you buy new key machines. Here's your security rings and stuff for mortise cylinders. I have 2 different styles of this. One's in a plastic case. I think it's up here somewhere, but anyway, so that's kind of getting organized. I got a whole bunch of hardware in there. I got my portaband, 2 tool bags. I kind of have them strapped so they don't go anywhere. But so far, you know, nothing's moving, you know, and I still got this. I did kind of clean it out a little bit more. I got some books and some odds and ends in there. I think I went over this. Keep some of this stuff. I still need to organize better with deadbolts and doorknobs. I do have some commercial hardware in here. So far, I've got this cabinet here. And just, you know, my power tools, some of the canned goods, you know, for sprays, bug out bags, my clipboard stuff. This is a bit kit. These are good to have. It has all your Phillips, your straights, your different weird bits for your impact drivers. That's that. And my rack of odds and ends, miscellaneous bolts and hardware. I got my storefront stuff sitting here. And it's strapped in there. It ain't going nowhere. And I got my Milwaukee fan in there. I don't know why I kept looking for a spot for that to be flat or lengthwise. Like, I just stand up on it in. It's got a foam inside there, so nothing's falling out of place. So that's not a big deal. Then I got my telescope and ladder. Got everything kind of finding its place. I'm finally getting organized. You know, it's been a long time coming. Finally found a little place to put those bags. I get some extra extension cord. And they come along. Everyone needs to come along. You know, gotta have that. But that's kind of where it's at. I'm finally getting a little bit more organized. And this drawer here, I still got to figure out what I'm going to do with that. Then the next step, you know, once you get organized, is you got to have a label for everything. And these are labeled pretty good. Some of it's not what it is or what it used to be. The pack of punches I have, I believe, in that box over there where my key machine is. I have a little Speedex. Let's take a look at that real quick. It's a Speedex Mini in here. And there's my pack of punches. I got my Speedex Mini. I keep a piece of foam in here so nothing rattles around. And a little clean tray, but that all looks pretty good. Yeah, it fits in there perfect. You know what I need is a stereo. I need to get me a nice little M12 Milwaukee pack-out type of stereo, something to clip somewhere. Oh yeah, and I made these with my 3D printer. Finally got some of these made up, and it fit perfect. Good job to the guy that created these. That's Provisional Supply M18. That's the if you go to Bamboo Labs or Maker World, I think that's his channel or whatever. But it's his design. I use ABS. I think a 20% infill. I can't remember what it was. If you talk 3D printing, that's wall thickness is pretty good. But yeah, it works out good. Those are perfect. The baskets work great for what I'm doing, and the way they're held is by a hook, so you can lift them up and take them off if you need to pull them up, as you can see right there. So that's that. I got all that junk from out behind here. I do have this tray for if I need to do anything, but it's not going to go anywhere. It actually hits that. So far, that's kind of where I'm at. Everything's it's getting back together. So everything's got a place. These are good to have. One of these little plates here. I used to sell these where they're all drill and tapped. If you can see there, they're all tapped. So if you don't know what screw you have, you just run it through there. And it's kind of like what you see at Home Depot. Nowadays, you can buy something like that on eBay, or not eBay, but Amazon, you know, a thread checker, you know. But for a while there, these are perfect to have. And you know, on the back, you can see, you can run your screw if you need to adjust the length, make it stick up and sand it down, or use a Sawzall or something and cut it off so it's the right length. And then when you back it back out, it'll actually retap it, or you know, it'll clean the threads up. But that's it. That's where we're at. That's today's deal. The step van's still doing good. No issues. I'm glad. I'm definitely glad. And these lights, man, these are kind of odd. These are kind of, you can adjust the angle. Kind of neat, I guess. I'm still kind of undecided if I like them or not. But, and they will run your battery down pretty quick. So, you know, you can use one or both, but I think I'll just use one right now. But hey, thanks for watching. There's not much, you know, lock picking or anything right here tonight. I'm just trying to get organized, so next time I go out on a job, you know, I have everything I need and it's in the right place. And you know, if you're organized, which I've never been that much for being organized, but if you stay organized, you have an easy way to find your tools, you know. I'm one of those people, I can live in chaos and know exactly where everything is too, but when you have other people, you know, coming aboard, like my son, he works with me, he kind of, it's helpful to be able to say, here, it's over there in that drawer. So I'll get my labels put on here to kind of help out. But hey, I appreciate you guys watching. There's a new place to keep my keys for all my cabinets and stuff. But yeah, everything's looking better. I'm feeling a little bit more organized. So thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.